Welcome to our top 10 incoming video game releases for 2023. This list will be the games we think are the biggest and best of the year, so let's check them out. This is Rocksteady's first game in 7 years, taking place after the events of Batman Arkham Knight. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is an action-adventure third-person shooter that features up to 4-player multiplayer. To be honest, I'm not a fan of the Suicide Squad franchise, but since this game is made by Rocksteady, it has my interest. It will be released on May 26, 2023 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Regarded as one, if not the best, Resident Evil game, it was only a matter of time before Resident Evil 4 got remade. From what we've seen so far, it looks to be more horror focused than the original. There's also a crouch mechanic now, so you can play even more stealthily if you want. You may have seen us playtest the PS2 version of the game on the Xbox Series S. After playing that, I've got to say the controls alone could definitely use a remake. Resident Evil 4 Remake releases on March 24, 2023 on PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. After remaking the classic best hits from the PS2 era, SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom, THQ Nordic and Purple Lamp Studios are making an all-new SpongeBob 3D platformer game called Cosmic Shake. When the trailers and gameplay showed, it looks good. We can't wait to play another SpongeBob platformer. If you haven't played it before, I highly recommend you play Battle for Bikini Bottom, the remake or the original, on an emulator. Cosmic Shake is set for release on January 31st and will be coming to PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. The first new IP developed by Bethesda in over 25 years, Todd Howard once said Starfield is like Skyrim in space. If true, the sky's the limit with this action RPG game, but after Fallout 76 and what's been shown so far, there's reason to be skeptical. Starfield is slated for release sometime in 2023 and will be coming on Xbox Game Pass on day one. It's coming to Xbox Series X and S and PC. Pinocchio meets Bloodborne. Unlike From Software's games, Lies of P looks to be more plot-heavy, with his new take on the classic Pinocchio story. How the lying mechanic affects the game will be very interesting to see, and the gameplay looks solid so far. The release date is vague, with it only being stated for this year, but we do know the game will be on Xbox Game Pass day one. It will be releasing on PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. After saying single-player games were dead, EA released a successful single-player game called Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, proving themselves wrong. The original game was good, now what's the best they can do with Cal that doesn't conflict with the canon lore? Star Wars Jedi Survival releases on March 17th, and it will be coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. After Breath of the Wild's success, it was only a matter of time before a sequel was released. One of the biggest new features in Tears of the Kingdom is there are now floating islands above Hyrule, with players able to soar between them. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out as your adventure progresses. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom will release on May 12th exclusively for Nintendo Switch. "13 years after the first game, the Alan Wake series is finally getting a sequel. I was a big fan of the original and can't wait to see what they do. One thing to note is that this time around, they're going for more of a survival horror game than the original. Alan Wake 2 is slated for 2023 and will be coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC via the Epic Games Store. The Harry Potter game that every fan has been dreaming of is finally coming this year. Even if you're not a fan, the gameplay looks unique, and Hogwarts Legacy overall looks good from what we've seen so far. It will be released on February 10th for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. If you pre-order the deluxe edition, you can play 3 days early. It's coming to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One on April 4th. A Nintendo Switch version is also planned for release on July 25th. I'm excited to see how it turns out, especially after the recent ASMR video that looked amazing. Insomniac's full-fledged Spider-Man sequel with next-gen hardware. Enough said, right? The first game was great, and I can't wait to see what new mechanics and improvements they make, along with what they do with Venom. Personally, I'll be waiting on the PC release of the game that no doubt will come a year or so down the line. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is slated for fall 2023 and will be released as a PlayStation 5 exclusive. Not every game could make our list, so here are the honorable mentions. Of course, some might even turn out better than the games that made our top 10. That's a wrap on our 2023 list of games we're looking forward to. Did a game you're excited about not make the list? Let us know in the comments. Like always, please like, subscribe, and tune in for even more Console Loot videos.